guys, it's American Girl Forever XO here, and I'm going to show you how to make a locker like this today. So first off, you're going to need scissors, a pencil, a ruler, piece of paper, cardboard, and a hot glue gun. And if you can't use that, you could just use tape. Okay, so you're going to actually need a tissue box. That's the base of your locker. So first, you're going to have to rip out all this plastic in it because you are not going to need that. Okay, now that I got that out, just be careful not to rip it like I did, but we could tape that. Now you're going to take your scissors. See, you actually can rip it. It'd be easier to cut it. So you're going to cut this. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just try to cut it as straight as possible, and you're going to try to cut this off. Because this is going to be your door. Meanwhile, this is going to be like your base with the shelf and everything. So all you're doing is cutting it off. See, as I ripped it on the other side, that wasn't too smart. Okay, so you're going to keep cutting it until it is completely off. Okay, I'm almost done. Okay, now that mine's off, as you see, mine is completely ripped, which is fine. You're just going to need to tape it so it does not break on you. See, I still have some plastic on it, but I'm just going to leave it because I might rip it more. Okay, so now that I tape my doors, I'm going to need to measure my tissue box because you're going to need to cover this big hole. So all you have to do is take this and you could just trace it like that. And now you're just going to need to cut it out like this. Okay, now this is where you're going to need your hot glue gun. As you can see, this fits right onto here, but you have your door. If you have extra, cut it off at the end. I'm going to rip this plastic off. I'm going to cut it. Now that I cut it off, you're just going to take this with your hot glue gun, and you're going to glue it on. Okay, so glue around your door like that. You don't need to go all the way around it. Now take your paper and just stick it on. Be careful not to burn yourself. It does get hot. If you can't, you could just tape it if you're not allowed to use a glue gun. Now see, now I have my door, and I do have a couple little pieces sticking off at the edge, so I'm just going to cut that off, just like that. Okay, this part you should tape. See how that goes on? This is going to be my door. You tape it from the left side of the box. So you take a piece of tape. You could actually flip it on this side, it's easier. You might need about 2 to 3. Just tape it like that. And your other one at the top. Okay, now take your tape and push it down onto the box. This is going to create your door. The tape acts as like a hinge, see? Now that it goes like that easily. Now the shelf. You're going to need your pencil for this. Okay, so you're going to need to measure it. You're going to take your side, measure it like that. Now you're going to need to see how wide it needs to be. So you flip it on the side, you go like that. It could actually be a little bit smaller than the actual box because then it might not fit. But now you're going to need to cut this out like this. Okay. Okay, I'm still cutting mine. This box is really hard to cut from. Okay, now see, I'm almost done with my shelf. Just cut off all the extra edges. Now you can take your box, you're going to open it up like that. See how your shelf should fit in? Now, just like this one, if you want it like a locker, your bottom is bigger than your top. So you're going to have to put it, let's see, this one is about 3 inches. But as you can see, this one's bent because I put a little bit too much on it at the top. So you're going to have to put it about 3 inches. It doesn't have to be perfect. So all you have to do is measure like that. You could pick whatever side you want, like if yours has letters on it, which mine doesn't. I think I'm going to put mine the white side up. You're going to take your hot glue gun and you like glue this bottom part so that this is the part that's going to be sticking. So this part is sticking in, I think right about here should be fine. Just hold it down so it doesn't come up. Now you should probably glue your sides. So just open up your box a little bit, go like that. Okay, so I glued that side in. Now I should go to the other side and glue this. Just open it a little bit. Put some glue there so that that side does not break. And you put your glue. Now, push it down on every side so that it stays. You don't want it to break. Okay. Now you have your locker. And then you could take all your stuff, like a backpack maybe, and put it in, or a book like this. And that's about all. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.